KJ. I mean, the moment's almost here. You've been working for this season opener for the last 8 months or so. Just how excited are you to go out there and begin your final season of college football?
I'm looking forward to it. Just main thing, just make sure I'm being consistent throughout practice, throughout game week. Just make sure I'm bringing a sense of urgency to the team. So make sure that we prepared, and when that time comes on Thursday, that we'll be ready to showcase our talent and what we've been working so hard for in the offseason.
For you personally, how excited are you by getting the field again after being, here sidelined for a couple months, with the off-season workouts? How excited are you to get back on the field?
I'm extremely excited. I know it's going to be an elite atmosphere in the bounce house, so I'm looking forward to that. And also just looking forward to just being out there and getting hit again. Just off-season not getting hit, spring not getting hit, fall camp not getting hit. So just really get tackled, get that feeling back, and football's back, so great.
Just talking to you, KJ, obvious, the excitement's obvious. No, nobody's fooled that you're excited or anything like that. But going into this opening week, trying to eliminate mental errors, a big part of what Coach has been saying. How do you keep that in line going into week one and keep from getting too hyped getting in?
Just main thing is just leadership at the quarterback position. Just making sure that guys understand what we're trying to accomplish on the offense side of the ball, and just also knowing, just being dialed in. I mean, the main thing come down to focus. Just make sure that we're locked in and dialed in each play, starting from the sideline, getting the signal, make sure everybody's getting the signal, we're alert. The main thing we'll take care of is just being urgent. The main thing, we be urgent, more urgent than our opponent. I feel like that'll just help with us being more dialed in and more focused. So we can eliminate all those mental mistakes.
Is there anything special you do for yourself to find that focus in a game?
Really just be in the mode, really. I'm just in a different mindset, just making sure that I'm being a extensive coach on the field. So, that plays a part in just me knowing that just dialed into what the coach is going to call in certain situations or down and distance. I'm already aware of the plays that he may be potentially finna call. So I can just also, with that being said, just help guys get lined up faster as well.
Is there something you feel you have to prove this season?
To myself. That's the main thing. I want to prove to myself that I belong. That just upcoming years is big for me. Just setting up for me being at the next level and just showcasing my talents and what I've been working on and perfecting my craft and making sure that I'm focused and harping on those weaknesses that I do have, that I do need to get better at, that I've been working on all off season and things like that. So just me proving to myself is the main thing this upcoming year for me.
What are you trying to work on? You said to improve upon.
Just becoming a student of the game. I have the physical attributes and mental, just make sure I'm taking the next step and being a student, whether that's more film room, more game planning with coach, just doing different things like that at the quarterback position that you need. So when it's game time, I'm prepared. I know what the defense is going to do. I know what they're trying to disguise them. I know what they're trying to bring. And I'm already 2 steps ahead, basically. So just make sure that I'm becoming more of a student of the game rather than just going out there playing on athleticism and talent.
Speaking of the film room and game planning, what have you noticed from the New Hampshire defense?
They fly around. All 11 hats to the ball. They play extremely hard. They got some great guys on their side of the ball. So it's going to come down to us being the most disciplined team, more physical as well. But those guys, they play extremely hard.
After about a month's worth of practices in scrimmage, how would you evaluate the rhythm and the way the tempo you guys have played with offensively? And what level of sharpness do you think you're at?
I'll say that we're on the right track. I don't want to say that we're 100% there yet. I want to say that we're building to that 100%. So each and every day we come out, we're just trying to get 1% better. We take it one play at a time. We don't try to get too far ahead of ourselves. So we just take it one play at a time and just make sure that we're building a foundation and make sure that we're heading in the right direction with building those blocks to make sure we have a sturdy foundation.
KJ, what are some aspects of your game you feel like has improved under your first season so far with Coach Malzahn? I know you mentioned coming out of high school, he was a coach that you were looking to play for, didn't get that opportunity, but now that you're here, what are some things that Coach has done for you to help your game to kind of get you ready for not only this season, but the next level as well?
I would say just timing and anticipation on different routes and different concepts. Just me being able to get through my reads and progressions a lot quicker than I have in the past. So I think that's helped me a whole lot and helped set me up for next year at the next level as well, just being able to just get through reads and work on anticipation.
Would you say that's more Coach Malzahn or Coach Henshaw?
I would say it's a little bit of both. Coach Henshaw, I mean, being here, he was a quarterback here and played at the next level, so he know what it looked like as well. And Coach Malzahn that coached guys that have had the opportunity to play at the next level. So it's a little bit of both. All three of us, we work in unison, just to make sure that we all just coming together, make sure they're putting their wisdom into me and that I'm going out there and executing at a very high level.
You talked about wanting to prove something to yourself, but obviously there's a lot of noise surrounding this team. What's your guys' message in the locker room to try? Do you want to prove something to the college football landscape and show that you guys are one of the top teams in the country?
To answer your question, just our motto, just TNT, just toughness and together. Just us just being able to just come in and bond, just have that chemistry like Coach Malzahn talked about, that chemistry when we out there on the field we out there all fighting for the same thing and that we're heading in the right direction, that no one gets steered away or negativity comes into the locker room or on the sideline. We just want to keep positive vibes and make sure that we're heading and trending in the right direction.
It can be a big adjustment coming to a new team in your last season. So who and what other people have meant to you that have helped you grow and get comfortable here in Orlando?
I would say my teammates for sure. Me being a transfer guy, coming in and trying to establish myself first and foremost, and just my teammates just being able to just be there for me and when things are not going good at practice where things may happen and they're the first ones over to help uplift me, make sure that I'm keeping my mindset and my body language up to the standard. Because, at the quarterback position, everybody looks to you. So just make sure I'm having great body language, make sure I'm encouraging guys. Because, encouragement can go a long way because you never know what a person is going through or what adversity they're faced with at practice. So just make sure I'm encouraging guys and make sure I'm being vocal in their leadership role.
You've mentioned physicality a few times already today. How important is that is that the identity that you want this team to have, and how important is it to kind of establish your physicality, this team's physicality on offense to build the way you guys want to build?
For sure. Physicality. Once you cut on the film and you see a team that's extremely physical, it kind of put fear in the opponent. Just see that guys is being physical, they're desperate to win one-on-one. So just having a team like we have that's desperate and we've been focused on it so much as being physical. That's the main thing. We want to go out there and just prove that we're a dominant football team.
You and Trent have both talked about a bond between each other with the state of Mississippi. He obviously got named a starter today. How happy does that make you? And what's he going to bring to this team?
Who you say now?
Trent.
Okay, yeah. Trent, savvy guy. We call him the savvy veteran. Just with Trent, he's always in the right place at the right time. He has a great sense of football IQ. So we always connecting and talking out the plays or a route that he ran and things that we always connecting like, hey, I'm gonna run it like this. So he's just a guy that always just in the right place at the right time. And guys look up to Trent as well. Just having Trent, who's a humble, I call him a humble beast. Because he's extremely humble, passionate, but he also got that fire to him as well.
Coach mentioned that earlier, that he's looking for the defense to make some hits to make the crowd go woo. You want to bring some of that to the offensive side?
I'm gonna try to get down this year, man. I'm gonna bring a little physicality. That's just how I play at the quarterback position. Because a lot of guys don't expect that from the quarterback position to bring just that physicality. But I'm gonna try to be smart this year, not take unnecessary hits, just getting out of bounds, being smart with my body. We got a long season ahead, so not being able to just go out there and just throw my body around. Just being smart and make sure that I'm doing what I. In times and situations where I need to get a first down, and it'll change the whole momentum of the game. So I do that, but other than that, just being smart and make sure that I'm getting out of bounds and stuff like that.
KJ, how is the bonding going with so many different running backs, so many different wide receivers coming from this school, that school, some guys that have been here? How do you feel like the bonding is coming with the offensive weapons that this team has on it already?
Just things that we do off the field. We always together. We're hanging out. Doing cook-offs, doing different things, having NCAA tournaments, just make sure that we're all together, just not on the field, but off the field as well. So just establishing each other, knowing each other's why. Because, once you get into battle, get into war, you want to know why that person goes so hard for you, and you want to know what's motivating, what's driving them. So just being able to have those type of bonds and those type of relationships and activities that we do outside of football, then when it's grind time, we on the field, we know what's get them going. So just different things of that nature.
KJ, what would be a successful performance for you on Thursday?
Just getting into for myself or a team.
For yourself.
Just getting the rhythm early, establishing myself early, getting the rhythm early, keep the momentum on our side, and just make sure that I connect on shots and things of that nature. So just making sure that I'm being more vocal and leading in the right direction, and just coming out and starting fast, and make sure I have that sense of urgency that I need to have that'll trickle down to the team.
Yeah. First of all, I hope I have the right tie for the student of the game, as you were talking about that earlier. But with all that in mind, heading into the game and doing all of that, heading into this season, this is the first year with the extended college football playoff. I know your focus is on New Hampshire, and rightly so. But how much have you and your fellow teammates been talking about that at all in the offseason leading into this game? Is that something you guys are thinking about?
It was. I mean, we looked at it. From the Georgia Tech and Florida State game, they just kept showing it, different things. So it just showed that we have a shot. I mean, we just have a shot. We just got to go out there and don't overlook no opponent. Go into each and every game with the perfect mindset and prepare the right way, and then just come out there and just play UCF brand football, and we'll come out on top.
KJ, Coach said you guys were following Lake Mary. For somebody that's new to the community, to see how everybody is wrapped around that, is it kind of motivating that you guys are about to embark on some goals that you've set, and how cool it would be for the community to jump on you guys just like that?
That's a big deal. Shouts out to Lake Mary and the Little League team. That's a huge honor as well for those guys to set out a goal and to accomplish that goal. And like you said, for the community to rally around those guys, and for our upcoming season, we want the same thing for the community to rally around us as well. Just leading up to the Thursday and from then on the Saturday is just making sure that we're coming out and playing UCF brand football, and just getting established first, and then make sure that we get the community to rally around us as well, and as we go on our journey to accomplish our goals as well.